I'll be so blue. Rosemary, mint. Mint is yerba buena, by the way. Sage and green tea. ¿Qué más quiere uno, pues? Esto se llama kombucha y es el mero buena y es el merísimo bueno y buena y it's the real McCoy. It's the real McCoy. Con que you better believe it. Okie dokie. Tualatin. I've been there a few times. Oregon, Tualatin. Mountainous, treacherous terrain, especially if it's raining. Okie dokie. So that's the Clear Mind if you want to get some of that herbs, but I highly suggest this one. If you're getting off of that pop, if you're getting off the soda pop, I suggest this one. It's the cheapest kombucha you'll find. The other brand costs a few cents more, or maybe like 50 cents more, 75 cents more. That brand has guava, and guava's really knockout, but this is really good for the price. $3 at Walmart. You know, if you want to get that other soda pop that's called Culture Pop, that one's $1 cheaper, but this one is way, way better. If you want to fork out an extra dollar, I highly suggest you try this along with the other soda pop varieties. And I'll just check my signal here to make sure everything's on the up and up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just checked my signal here to make sure everything is on the up and up. I just had a little hiatus. There was a bit of a hiatus on my whatchamacallit account, but I think it was because I have the privacy thing. Let me turn off this jet engine. I'm having to keep it on high because if you run it on low, it gets plugged up. Beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you're smart. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't really go like that. You people over in Australia and United Kingdom, you know that nursery rhyme? Beans, they're good for your heart. The more you... Okay, well, anyway. These are some beans. I just found out about them, and I'll be telling you about them. They're refried beans. Personally, I think they're using lard in them, which is a good thing, but they're not putting it down on the thing. But who do you think's going to catch them? Who do you think's going to catch them if they're putting lard in there? Right? And so I'm just want to share with you a few things that I've seen. Like I said, I was having an issue with one of the social media platforms this morning, but I think it's because I had my camera covered up, right? And but it finally went through after going round and round and round in circles. By the way, the mandarins are excellent. The mandarins that I bought yesterday are excellent. I can show you. You know when something's good when you can't put it down, or if you put it down, you pick it up 2 or 3 times, right? So that's how you know something's good. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I want to talk to you about the organic pickles. Okay? So just let me go in here and make sure that the signal's okay. So if it's not, I'll put the phone up on the windowsill so that it will get better. And looks like Willie D is talking about the Cubanos. Something's going on with the Cubanos, so that should be good. I'll go in and watch it here in a minute. That sounds interesting. Because there is a person, you can see what's going on over in Cuba. This one dude's channel, it's called Leo de Cuba. And he's on YouTube, and he's got his phone facing out to the street all the time. And you can see the cars. Remember I told you their cars are from the 1950s, from the 40s and 50s? That's freaking cold-blooded what these people are doing to them. They're oppressing them. They oppress everybody. Even their neighbors. Mexico and Canada. Look what they're doing to this is freaking crazy. I just went I saw some stuff right now. I found a little town in Mexico and I'm like, we don't even know this stuff is going on. But let me just check my signal real quick. And then I'll start the program. I just want to see because the phone is down there. Wow, there's a whole bunch of people in here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people in here, and the time is 11:30, so I can take a shower at 12:30. Okay, so I'll keep this here and let you know what's going on. But first, I have to spit. And every time I start talking, I have to spit. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, the mandarins are good because you can see I just tried one this morning. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I just tried one this morning, and I can tell you they're definitely good. Okay? If you like tart stuff, like kumquats, do you know what kumquats are? They're little oranges like that. You eat the whole thing. Hopefully they're making it organic. So I showed you the kombucha, okay? I showed you the other soft drinks. And I got some news for you. And you soon find out it's true. And that you have to eat your lunch all by yourself. Waiting for this to finish there. Okay. So, how many of you people like tortillas? Raise your hand. How many of you are big time Burrito Supreme eaters? You like them tortillas, right? Okay, well, I've been doing some investigation into tortillas, okay? Because 99% of the tortillas that are on the shelf at Walmart are trash, and they should be incinerated or sent. They need to send a garbage truck over there and load them all up into the garbage truck and send them over into a landfill. And or I don't know if it would be even safe to feed them to the pigs, to tell you the truth. Maybe, maybe not. But so I've been doing research on tortillas, and in so doing, I discovered a little Mexican town in Mexico. I never knew these places existed. This border wall is a freaking joke, right? And so um so I've been looking for these organic tortillas, and supposedly there's a company that's selling organic tortillas, and the name of their company is La Banderita. That means the little flag. Okay? Why they, I don't know, something from Mexico, I guess. And it's like a banner, right? Your flag, your banner. And that's the name of the company. It's La Banderita. LA Banderita. La Banderita. That's the name of the company. And they're supposedly not only selling organic wheat flours, which in Spanish is um, tortillas de harina, but they're also selling, supposedly supposed to be selling corn tortillas, which are tortillas de masa or tortillas de maíz. I don't know how they say it. But and like I was telling the people yesterday, I said, I think they're full of crap. This product does not even exist. Okay? And but they're making it. Okay? Because they know that the people are onto them. So they're making the product available now because they know what's coming. When the people find out that this enriched flour is garbage, it's designed to make you not well. I've explained all of this before. It's about the wheat. Do I have to explain it again? Before they send the wheat to be milled, they spray it down with freaking Roundup. Okay? I don't think I need to say any more than that. And anyhow, so that's why you need organic flour. Now, the people who make their own tortillas, they're already one up, right? All they have to do is buy the regular all-purpose flour, organic, and they're good. And but like I said, 99% of the tortillas on the market are not made with this kind of flour. They're made with garbage, dog crap. And not only that, but it's freaking got every freaking preservative under the sun in it. And so I was like, let me have these organic tortillas because I've been doing research on tortillas. Tortillas have 5 ingredients. Okay? Hot water, salt, wheat flour, and lard. And you can use baking powder if you want. Okay? 5 ingredients. And well, so I'm like, I drove all the way down to Walmart and I looked everywhere, all along the shelves, looking for this organic tortillas, which they say they have. You can go on the app right now and it says they have these tortillas down there at Walmart in Hanford, California. They have these tortillas. They have them 6 inches, 8 inches, and apparently somewhere else they have them 10 inches or whatever. Tortillas are usually about this big, and then the ones from Mexico they make them big, right? But so this is important because it's not only in the tortillas, but it's everything that is made with this stuff. This is how they've been doing it. I'm just trying to expose it in the tortillas to get a different kinds of people to understand what these mofos are doing. Okay? And so it says they have them. And so I said, well, screw this crap. I'm going to just order them, right? So that way they'll have to find them. If they're in the store, they'll have to find them. So I ordered them. I placed the order and to go pick them up. And so I placed the order and I took off all the way to Hanford. And when I got over to Hanford, I was charging my car. I was going to charge the car before I go to Walmart and then take off. And I got the email saying, we have substituted one of your items. And it's the organic corn tortillas. And they substituted it with some horrible freaking garbage, dude. The ingredients was about that big with all freaking garbage. Every freaking preservative under the sun, every nasty thing you could possibly think of was in that. And so I pressed cancel. I canceled that item. And so I don't think the product even exists. I mean, but they're making it now. And they say you can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it if you buy $14 worth. They got the 8-inch tortillas, which a 10 inches is better, right? And so I didn't feel like forking out another $14 after I just forked out $19 yesterday, and I just found out that when you order this stuff, they charge you $7 to bring it out to your car. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they charged me $7 to bring this crap out to my car. I should have just canceled the whole order and just walked into the store and got the stuff myself, because they didn't have the product that I went all the way over there for. And so I'm just gonna let it, set for a few days, and then I'm gonna try ordering them again from Walmart. Give them times to actually make the product, because I think they're bullcrapping the people. They don't even have it available. Okay. And so I'm trying to get these tortillas because I wanted some tortillas so that I could make these things called a hot stick. I was telling you the other day, there's these things called a hot stick that used to be made over here. I don't want to go into all that story again. Okay. It's made with roast beef, cheddar cheese. I don't know who invented it, but they're not making them no more. So I was trying to make my own. And I don't want to eat that freaking garbage tortilla that turns into rubber. Right? It's freaking effing you up, dude. That's freaking poison to eat that stuff. And so that's why. If I had a normal kitchen, I could make my own tortillas possible. But that's not going to happen. And I don't want to make my own tortillas. And so I'm waiting for these tortillas, because there's other tortillas available. Like right next door at the Target, they have some organic tortillas, and they're freaking dog crap. Okay. And they have some wheat tortillas, and they're really getting nasty with the stuff that they're putting on the ingredients. They're just freaking devils, dude. What do you expect from devils? And who've been poisoning you? What do you expect from them? And so I was doing research into tortillas, and I found out that there are companies, some in Arizona and other places. Most of these organic tortillas are supposedly coming from Georgia, strangely enough, right? And so these from Arizona are from indigenous people. You have the Hopi Indians, you have the Apache, and the who else is down there? Apache. It's not Cheyenne. Cheyenne is in Wyoming, right? I don't know which kinds there are. There, Hopi and Apache. That's the only one I know. And so these people are making tortillas, authentic, homemade tortillas with lard. Some people use pig lard, pork lard, and there's different kinds. If you do research on organic tortillas, it shows you there's a whole bunch of different kinds of tortillas. Personally, I like the tortillas that are made with lard. And I think lard is better than shortening, because shortening has hydrogenated garbage in it, right? They say hydrogenated oil is no good. So hydrogenated shortening must not be good either, right? And God, the creator, made lard for a reason. And so it stands to reason, right? That the ones with lard are better, just like your refried beans. Refried beans are much better when they're made with lard. So this one organic tortillas that I'm trying to get, they're not made with lard, but I think we can change that. Okay, and so the consumer is boss. Without the consumer, they ain't got jack, right? And so they're scrambling right now because they know the word is getting out. All them freaking tortillas got to go in the garbage. And so yeah, so they're putting in avocado oil. It's going to degrade the tortilla. The best tortillas you can get are made with lard. Okay? But they're putting in this avocado oil for these people who are, vegans and health nuts and all this stuff who don't know how to make tortillas. And they haven't studied, stuff like I have, tortillaology. And so I think it's a marketing gimmick, right? We use avocado oil because everybody says avocado oil is the best, right? Why don't you just use some uh avocado oil, and and so I would choose tortillas that are made with lard over tortillas that are made with avocado oil in a hot New York minute. And but this is the only one that's available, okay? And it has just a few ingredients listed on the packaging. And so I'm waiting for these to show up because a lot of these people are actually, they are so freaking hate cleaning up the food supply because they are so dependent on this stuff making the people not well because they're sitting on the other side raking in the cash from you being not well. So they're going, stomping and crying and stomping on their way out, cleaning this crap up. And some of them are trying to make the product taste bad. Okay? They're doing this. Don't underestimate them. They are evil beyond belief. Okay? And so I found someone who's selling homemade tortillas, and they've been selling them since 1996 in Arizona. And guess where their main company is from? Mexico. The name of the company is, oh man, what the hell is that name of that company? It was something so easy to remember. Damn it. I'll remember the name of the company later. Now I can't even tell you the story because I don't remember the tortilla company name. Here, I'll find it real quick. Because they're on Facebook and everything. When I went looking for this company on Facebook, because they're on Facebook, they're selling homemade tortillas. They've been selling them since 1996, shipping them anywhere in the United States. Homemade. My Facebook freaking locked up. And it took me about an hour to get it to freaking unlock. Okay? So let me tell you the name of this company. This tortilla company. This phone's almost gone. Homemade tortillas, Arizona. Oh yeah, it's Tortilla Familia La Tortilla Familia. It's not showing up, but I just remembered it right now. It's the Tortilla Familia. Let me see. Tortilla Familia, Arizona. Yeah.
Tortilla Familia is an Arizona-based family.
Yeah, it's Sonoran style. The company is in Mexico, but they set up shop in Arizona, and they've been doing it since 1965, and they only use 5 ingredients: flour, water, salt, and lard. Wow, they use vegetable lard, so that's not good. They should use regular lard. And they offer 2-day delivery. And they've been in business since 1996. Okay, so that's the name of it. It's called Tortilla Familia. And I'll show you their products here. Tortilla Familia. And I went in and I looked for them because I wanted to see their business. And here it is. See, Shop Tortilla Familia. And like they said, it's homemade. They're making them out of their house since 1996. And they're based out of Mexico. There's a little town way over by, it's over by Nogales. It's about, I don't know, 25, 30, 40 miles. There's Nogales. And it's out this way. Oh, yeah. Benson, when you're traveling across the United States from the West Coast to the East Coast, you go like this. You go out of Los Angeles right on the 10, and then it hits Phoenix, Arizona, and it goes down. Okay, and then it goes like this, and it goes through New Mexico. Then it goes down again to Texas to get around the Pecos, and then it comes back up and goes clear across through Houston. That's the 10. But right there's this town in Arizona. Right after you get out of Tucson, there's Pima and all this stuff. There's this little town called Benson, and it's right south of Benson. This is where this town is, and it goes into Mexico, and that's where their house is. And they're selling these tortillas all over the place. Good tortillas that aren't freaking poisoned. It's called Tortilla Familia, if you're interested. I personally don't want anything that's, people make in their house, right? But that's what it is. So anyway, these are the beans I wanted to show you. These are refried beans that you can find in a Walmart. They got 3 different kinds. They got pinto refried beans, which look like this. And they've got black beans refried beans, which was my go-to, was the black beans instead of the pinto. But I saw these, so I decided to try them. These are Peruvian. And let me see. Are they Peruvian? It says on here. No, it's Mexican. Sinaloa, Mexico. I thought I saw something where it said Peruvian. But so anyway, yeah, they are Peruvian is Peru, right? It's their Peruviano. So that means Peru, right? So they're what did I just say? Peruvian? Yeah, Peruvian. Let me ask you. Oh, that's not important. Let me see. What does Peruvian mean? Peru. Yeah, they're Peruvian. So they're called, I have to look up where Peru is, but it's Mayo Coba refried beans. They're pretty damn good. You just have to know how to cook them. You have to fry them so that all the water evaporates out of them. You'll figure out how to do it. But they don't taste good if you just warm them up. They have to be steamed out to where they're almost like, dry. So you have to cook them. and with butter and cheese. But give these a try, and especially when they finally start, putting these tortillas out that are made with lard, that's really gonna be the kicker. Okay, the first thing, we got to get these organic tortillas so that we can get them to get all that other garbage they got on the shelves. They should be have freaking crime tape on it because it's a crime scene, them doing this to the people, giving the people the D word, the H word, and the O word, right? And it'll be good, happy days. Let's see, what else did it... Okay, one more thing I want to talk about what's going on right now is the electric car. The electric car is coming to Canada. And, well, can you believe these bozos, dude? It's like they're freaking pouting, throwing a hissy fit. This is embarrassing. And then they're stealing people's oil, right? It's like they're doing it right out in front. They're being a thief and going out and selling this crap. This is like a freaking thief on the streets, stealing people's phones and going out and selling it. This is freaking crazy. It's a freaking joke. Now they're threatening Canada that you better not let China bring these cars over here. This is freaking nuts. But anyhow, the electric cars are on their way to Canada. So all these people who you see crying about it or saying this and that, it's all from the same thing that was here in the United States. The electric vehicles were never intended. They never intended for poor people to get their hands on these electric vehicles. It was only for the rich people. And that's why they don't want the affordable Chinese vehicles to get here. Okay? And so thank goodness that, that they're on the way, because these people are selfish and big piles of freaking shit, dude. That's what they are. So thanks for tuning in, and I just wanted to share that couple of things with you. And the soda, I've already showed you the soda. I've got my sodas I'm waiting to drink them, but they are the ones I said this company, which I was calling pop culture, is actually culture pop. They need to bring up the sugar a little bit, okay, and label their product. The products they got are excellent. The black cherry is excellent. The strawberry is excellent because it's got rhubarb. The black cherry is excellent because it actually has cardamom. And then the which other one did I get? Last time I got the watermelon, but this time I got I forget which one, but this one has thyme in it. So 3 new flavors that I'm going to try. And each one of those flavors should have an exact copy with only the sugar content changed. And this one that is available, the ones that are available now, should be labeled super low sweetener, right? Super low sweetener content. And then the one that has double the amount of sugar, they need to make available the same, everything the same, except labeled low sweetener content, and even have one that's in the middle, which would be about 13 grams of sweetener. And this one should be labeled extra low sweetener. But the one that's available right now, the one that we're drinking, it's the best one available that I found anywhere, because all the other ones are freaking nasty freaking piles of freaking crap, dude. They're putting some nasty crap in this stuff, acting like they're trying to clean this stuff up, because they're going out stomping and kicking, because they are so freaking hell-bent on raking in that money from people being sick off the crap they've been giving them. Okay? You know which ones they are. And so there it is. And so thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to bring that stuff to your attention, because this tortilla thing, dude, this is freaking lighting their ass up, right? This is a huge freaking market. And once the people realize this, what's going on, it's just going to tear down the floodgates on all the other stuff. Okay? This one has been overlooked. We've been looking at the bread, right? Bread was sitting there right in front of your face the whole time, the tortillas. And that's still just the tip of the iceberg. Just wait till I tell you what they're doing to the mamas. Okay? I'm going to present that information a little bit later. I want you to think about this stuff and give it time for it to register and to hit you. Okay? Stay tuned. Talk at you later. I would have been over there again today, but there was no sunshine, and there's supposedly not going to be any sunshine tomorrow either, but the next day after that, it's supposed to be sunshine. So I'll be out there again buying stuff from Walmart. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I see you people here in the comments. I appreciate you leaving comments. Camille, thank you. Nelly, thank you. The Marino, thank you. And we'll talk to you soon.